screen. For a minute, old conclusions came back louder than before. But one answer is one answer. It cannot measure what I bring. I put the phone back in my pocket and walked into the afternoon. I don't need to call it fate. One reply cannot decide the day. I can turn this day around, even if the morning didn't go as planned. Every closed door, every setback doesn't get to tell me who I am. I don't have to feel unshaken. I can move with every doubt I have. I can turn this day around with the time still in my hands. I used to think that being stronger meant the bad days couldn't reach me. Now I know it means I face them without letting them define me. There is room inside of failure for another choice to grow. I am not the sum of moments that refuse to go my way. I will turn this day around, not because the difficult parts are gone. Every closed door, every setback doesn't get to write what happens now. I don't have to feel unshaken. I can carry every doubt I have. I will turn this day around with the time still in my hands. I will turn this day around. There is more to me than everything that went wrong. I can take the hour before me. I can make it something of my own. I don't have to feel unshaken. I can move with every doubt I have. I will turn this day around with the time still in my hands. At 7:20 on the platform, I was scrolling through 100 lives, new jobs, new homes, perfect mornings, every picture right on time. By the time the train was moving, I had turned my days into a score, counting everything I hadn't finished, missing everything I'd done. Then the grass went dark between stations, and my own reflection took its place. I had borrowed all their clocks to tell myself that I was late. I will get there in my own time. I don't have to race a life that isn't mine. Every number on the screen can disappear when I decide. I am moving, I am not late. There isn't only one finish line. I can let the clocks keep turning for us were something given only after I had won. But a day can hold its failures and still offer something kind. I can be a work in progress without leaving joy behind. It can be a good day anyway, even with the pieces out of place. I don't need to make it flawless. I can give myself some grace. Every mistake can stay a moment. It doesn't have to take the day. It can be a good day anyway. I can choose to call it that. At 6, the list was still unfinished, but the windows had turned gold. One clean room, one honest message, one less weight I had to hold. I folded up the paper, left tomorrow half a page. Nothing perfect, nothing wasted. It was a good day anyway. At 9, the office lights were thinning. I was still beside the screen. One more task I couldn't finish, one more thing I couldn't see. I had typed the same short message, then erased it line by line. I was scared that asking for help would mean I wasn't doing fine. But the silence wasn't strength, it only made the room feel small. So I left the words unpolished, and I finally sent them all. Let me be honest, I don't know how to hold this by myself. I have spent too long pretending I was fine enough to never need help. Let me be honest, there is strength in letting someone know. I am tired, I am trying, and I don't have to do this alone. In the morning came an answer, shorter, kinder than I feared. No one asked me for excuses, no one called me unprepared. Someone showed a clearer method, someone moved the day to day. Nothing in me had grown smaller when I let them share the weight. Being capable was never doing everything alone. Sometimes strength is just admitting there are things I do not know. Let me be honest, I don't know how to hold this by myself. I have spent too long pretending I was fine enough to never need help. Let me be honest, there is strength in letting someone know. I am tired, I am trying, and I don't have to do this alone. I learned independence early, made a shelter out of pride, kept the questions in my pocket, kept the worry out of sight. But a wall can look like courage when you built it for too long. I can open one small doorway without losing who I am. I will be honest, I don't know every answer The fear had lost its hold. I had opened one small doorway, and I didn't stand alone. I wore the yellow scarf this morning, the one I hadn't touched in months. I stopped to buy a small green plant from the corner flower shop. For weeks I chose the quiet colors, kept my calendar mostly clear. Then I caught myself deciding where I wanted to go next. The color came back, not at once, not like a sudden light. First in the scarf I chose this morning, then in the plans I made last night. The color came back to places I had left in gray. I didn't know I was returning until I recognized my face. Move the chair beside the window, put the new plant in the sun, answered to unopened messages, made a plan with someone close. There was nothing dramatic in it, no announcement, no grand sign, just a room that felt more open and a future on my mind. Maybe change begins in pieces, too ordinary to explain. Maybe hope returns so quietly, we only notice when it stays. The color came back, not all at once, not like a sudden light. First in the scarf I chose this morning, then in the plans I made last night. The color came back to places I had left in gray. I didn't know I was returning until I recognized my face. I thought recovery would feel like a door thrown open all at once, but it was choosing something yellow when I could have chosen none. It was putting one more day down, it was making future plans, it was finding my own handwriting, looking steady in my hands. The color came back, not all at once, but now I know it's here, in the scarf and in the calendar, and wanting more from days ahead. The color came back to every place I left in gray. I didn't need a perfect ending, I just needed one new shade. The plan is leaning toward the window, my coat is hanging by the door. There are still some empty spaces, but they don't frighten me anymore. I write next Friday in the calendar, leave the rest of evening free. Nothing changed in one great moment, I just started seeing me. I found an old box in the closet full of badges, cards, and plans. Every version of my future written in somebody else's hand. Some were mine from when I promised I would never change my mind. I kept living by a sentence that no longer fit my life. I don't owe my younger self every promise made in fear. I can thank her for surviving and choose differently from here. I will live under my own name, not the roles I learned to answer when they called. took the cards into the kitchen, read the titles one by one. Some had open, useful doorways, some belonged to who I'd been. I kept the names of those who helped me, let the rest fall in the bin. Then I opened a clean notebook and signed my name across the top. Changing course is not betrayal, leaving isn't always loss. I can carry every chapter without living in the past. I will live under my own name, not the roles I learned to answer when they called. I can keep the years behind me without letting them decide the life I want. I am more than what was needed, more than every place I learned to stay. I will live under my own name and choose what it will mean today. Maybe no one sees the moment when a borrowed life is done. Maybe it is just a pen mark and a box beside the door. I don't need to burn the history, I don't need to call it wrong. I can honor who I was then and still choose where I belong. I will live under my own name. I can answer without shrinking when it's called. I can keep the years behind me. They are part of me, but they are not my walls. I am more than what was needed, I can choose the work the rest the way. I will live under my own name and choose what it will mean today. The box is lighter by the doorway, the clean page waits beneath my hand. For the first time, I don't need to know exactly who I have to be. I write tomorrow without titles, leave the next line open wide. Every name I wore still matters, but this one finally feels like mine. The message came at 6:11, 7 lines and one regret. Another Sometimes I left a door unopened, so I couldn't be refused. Now I know that disappointment is a pain I can't survive. It can hurt without deciding what I get to do with my life. I'm not finished yet. One hard answer doesn't write the ending. I can rest and catch my breath, then return to what I'm building. I may choose a new direction. I may take a smaller step. I don't need to see the whole way to know I'm not finished yet. The message stays inside the folder. The new date waits beside the page. I don't need to call this victory to believe that something changed. I close the screen and leave the table. Let the evening settle in. I am disappointed, not defeated. There is somewhere else to begin. I used to think tomorrow needed every answer written down. A job, a place, a perfect reason before I let it come around. Tonight the calendar is open. There are spaces I can't name. For once they don't look like a warning. They look like room enough to change. I can make a plan and alter it. I can want and still not know. A future does not disappear because I leave some space to grow. Leave tomorrow open. Let it hold the things I cannot name. I don't need to fill each hour. I can leave a little room for change. Leave tomorrow open. There are lives I haven't pictured yet. I will walk into the morning without needing every step. I write one thing in the calendar, something honest, something small. Send the form I kept delaying, then leave room around it all. I fold the old list in the drawer. There are choices still unmade. They no longer feel like failure. They feel like space I haven't shaped. I can hold a little structure without closing every door. I can choose what matters now and let the next day offer more. Leave tomorrow open. Let it hold the things I cannot name. I don't need to fill each hour. I can leave a little room for change. Leave tomorrow open. There are lives I haven't pictured yet. I will walk into the morning without needing every step. Some plans will end before they happen. Some will take a different form. Some days I will lose direction. Some days I will feel unsure. But uncertainty is not emptiness. It is room I haven't used. I can meet it without rushing. I can let the future move. Leave tomorrow open. Let it bring the things I cannot name. I don't need to fill each hour. I have learned to leave some room for change. Leave tomorrow open. There is more than I can picture yet. I will walk into the morning without needing